Hello there, gamers. Never a wonderful day today. It's Rob. You guys was doing great. I think I got some stuff in the auction house. Jeez, 3 trillion coins. Oh my gosh, did everything sell? Yeah, that's pretty flippin' sweet, man. I don't understand when people sell their stuff for lowball, man. Don't go to Hub 1 and sell your stuff for lowball. Things in the auction house sell so flippin' fast. There's so many people that play this game. It's just, you know, like I feel like when I list something, it just sells after 20 minutes. And I know that people will be like, well, it's because your YouTube rank, but that's not true though, because I relisted this stupid Diana's bookshelf like 4 times, and I put it up for 7 days at a time before it sold. So that means that it was up for like a month, and like literally nobody bought it. If my stuff was selling because I was YouTube ranked, then that thing wouldn't have been on the auction house for a month. If you don't care if it's YouTube or they care about the price, yeah, just put your stuff up for lowest bin and it'll sell in like 20 minutes. Lowest bin's still gonna be higher than whatever those lowballers are gonna pay you. I see why the lowballers make so much money, because like they just buy the stuff for 30% off and then immediately just sell it on the auction house. So like it's like a fail-proof money method because everything sells so fast. Okay, I think I should do Kuudra again because I bought all that really good stuff, but I never really actually used it. And Kuudra, I believe, still makes lots of money, and it's Saturday, and I feel like generally speaking, like Kuudra Party Finder is stacked up across the board. If the fact that there's 4 people looking for parties inside of there. I know that there's like some crazy swabby stuff that people do with equipment sets, but I'm just going to use one equipment set, and it's this one right there. So you start with this, and then you start with Phoenix Alp, and then I fish up the boxes, and then I go to the middle and I put on Aurora armor, right? Or do I just go straight to Terror? Do you buy every chest? Is that like 100%? Every chest is profit. Okay, so I'll buy every chest and then I'll keep track of everything that I get. RNG meter for Kuudra, when? Frick that. We need less RNG meter, not more. RNG meter like screws up the whole economy. Frick RNG meter. RNG meter actually would be totally fine if drops gotten because of RNG meter were soulbound. That would be, that's how they should have done it from day one. If you want to use RNG meter to get your first handle, no problem, but it's soulbound though. If you want to use RNG meter to flip and farm money and like destroy the value of handles and every other rare RNG in the game, well, too bad. The problem with RNG meter is people just do 4-7 all the, or M7 all the time. They drop handles and then it just crushes the price of handles. Like judgment cores are like a disaster. They're like the lowest they've ever been. It's just the chart looks horrible. They just go lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. That can't be good for the game. There's a better safe spot. Whatever. It's way faster. No shot. How much faster is way faster? What's the number? I need it in milliseconds because I know that it's no more than seconds. Speedrunners be like way faster and then it's like 70 milliseconds. What? This game is so stupid. I'm the only one who dies, and I was nowhere near anything that could have killed me. Oh my gosh, we're stacked up. 200 mil. 200 mil. Jesus Christ. Wait, that's a lot. That's insane, right? How much is each key? Bro, I made 300 mil. I gotta subtract the key cost really quick, but that seems insane. So it's like 2.5 mil or something like that. We did 60 Kuudras. 60 times 2.5 mil. Keys like 2.9. Oh, shoot, did I do that math wrong? So like they're even more than that. So it's 70 million an hour. 3 hours earlier made 2 billion. Yeah, but what would you get? Like multiple RNGs. I didn't get any RNGs, right? Right, because it's like really easy to do like one Kuudra and then get a 500 mil RNG and then be like, yeah, it makes 500 mil a minute, right? But I didn't get any RNGs, yeah? This is all just like normal people drops. There's nothing special in here whatsoever. It's all totally normal drops. No god rolls, nothing crazy at all. Now talk about the setup cost. Oh, it's cheap, bro. Setup cost is real cheap. You only need all these armor sets. Like you need all this stuff too. And then all this equipment is cheap. However, those setup costs is like, not cost. Like you don't lose that money. You could just resell the gear, right? Because like that's a really expensive armor set right there. What each piece is, it's flipping 3.3 billion, 10 billion right there. It's also cringe though, because it's got like super nonsense on it, right? It's a big brain helmet, G7, P7, Counter-Strike chest plate. But is this thing, are these really worth that much money? Like this one says this is worth 57 million. Is it really? Use Wish to clear it? No, Phoenix, because it's just too easy to die, especially using the equipment where your HP doesn't regen. Oh, Dominance Magic Find. That's a good chest plate right there. What is that? Wait, really? Isn't that one of those that people pay higher than lowest bin for? People get wiped later for using Mythic Armadillo? No, that's not bug abuse, bruh. There's like different calibers of bug abuse. That's just putting a pet inside of your pet's menu. They only do wipes if you abuse like the thing with the flipping bouncy ball and the cobweb and stuff like that. For frick's sake, bruh. No shot they do me like that. Crimson Boots, Mana Pool, Mana Regen. Where's your Bedrock? I think it was right here, but I moved it though. There was a bug for like a couple minutes where you could pick it up, so I grabbed it and I just stuck it over here so that it wasn't in the way anymore. That's how I got introduced into the game. I have some more right here. You can just buy it on the auction house. There was a bug for like a really short period of time where you could pick it up. Same with this bug. I think it was at the same time as this, where you were able to break your portal So now it's like not functional anymore. I should have kept the traveling zoo that appeared on my island that was right here. I destroyed the whole thing. I don't know why I did that. There was a guy that visited me a couple days ago, and he gave me 9 billion coins worth of lemur monkey skins, which is pretty flippin' sick, actually. So they're all sitting right here. That's pretty cool. More Kuudra. Are the people doing Kuudra today? What do we got? Oh, 2K. Frick, bruh. They making the standard so high these days. 1K stun, 500 plus stun. I've fallen behind too much. I don't have 2K. I probably have like 1 point something. Bull Magmalord's probably not smart. Mythical and Spirit Mask will what? Save me from not only the dropship, but I get another life too, right? I kind of forgot about that. So Phoenix life and Spirit Mask life. That's probably a really flippin' good idea. Yeah, these are the Spirit Mask is flippin' nuts. 600 mil for these things. That's pretty crazy. What is the date on this? 2021? Yeah, that's probably the original that I bought, and then I would have never got any others. When are you beating the first red names to Kata 50? I was Catacombs 50 a long time ago. I beat a lot of them to Catacombs 50. I was like top 5 or top 10 Archer XP at one point. I was definitely top 100 on the server to Catacombs 50, because back then we used to do dungeons for 8 hours a day, right? I have like a lot of M6s. That's how I got Catacombs 50. That right there. It's basically all M6. But I have 96,000 Crimson Essence. How much money is that? Oh, speaking of that, do I have... Yep, 3 billion coins to claim. Yikes, bro. I sold it at 31 and now they're at 33. I'm cooked, man. What is this worth right here? Holy, 150 million. Did I include that into the calculation before? I think I did. I also did the math wrong too, because when, earlier, after the first day of Kuudra, when I did like a full double chest, I counted every single slot as a key used, but that's not right at all. Every armor piece is a key used, but the shards plus the books are, so this is only like half as many keys. Oh, they're rending too. What? Bruh, was it a chunk? That looks like an expensive one too. It says 84 million. Is it really though? Oh shoot, wait, it's a lifeline mana pool piece, but it's not one of the ones that she would use, but I could see how that would still be expensive though. Is that like really actually 84 mil? That's the best thing I've gotten so far, probably. Lifeline mana pool. Whoa, 100 mil. Holy. When should you basic Kuudra? It's better fit for your skill level. Break me, man. I'm not that bad. See, after the first few, I get much better. That was all super smooth. I did all that perfectly right. Ah, for frick's sake, man. Dang, nice. That might be the first time I've ever gotten an Inferno book. Or no, actually, that's not true. I think... Did I even get it? You motherfricka. Bruh! Let me do some math. How much Crimson Essence do I have? He said 1980 per run. How much was that right there? I have 12290. Or, so that's not the number. 122920, right? And then 1980. So we did 62. 3 mil per key, give or take a little bit. So I spent 186 million on keys. Oh my gosh. Wait, the Kuudra Essence alone paid for the keys. Holy, wait, that's crazy, right? It did more than, oh my gosh, I have 200 mil. So my profits right now, just off of the essence alone, is what, 13 million? And then I can add in my inventory and these chests right here, which is a lot of flipping money. That is sick. Okay, wait a second. I need to, oh wait, no, there's more. There's this right here too. 483, but that's like an enormous amount of money, right? Say like 1 hour, 2 hours, and then, 30 minutes, right? So it's probably 2.5 hours, and I got 483 million, 193 million per hour. Am I doing this math right? That is like an enormous amount of money. I guess the question is, do these molten pieces actually sell for what it says? Like that thing says 84 million net worth value. It is a god roll. It is that much. It is actually 80 mil. What about this other one right here? This is 40. Is that actually 41? Bro, that's so much, man. Even if it's a little bit less than that, that's like insane. Even if it's like 150 million an hour, like that's like massive monster money. I can't believe that the essence alone covered the full cost of the keys. That's insane. The items you get are 100% profit. The essence alone covers the key. That's so crazy how much money Kuudra makes. Even for me having like, infinity coins, making 200 million an hour is wild. Also, I didn't get a single god roll unless you count this one piece that I got today, which I guess that is a god roll, right? So if you count this, it's the only god roll that I got. Like I didn't get any MPMR pieces. I didn't get any god roll terror. I didn't get any god roll crimson. 1 RNG from 2.5 chests. I feel like it's probably not that like RNG carried or whatever. Can I get a couple more Skywalker XP to get that next level? Because there was some stuff that I was putting off because it was too much. Like there's 3 items that I don't have and I didn't want to buy them. Treasure hook. 23 mil? Nice. Glad I waited. Titan line is probably still expensive though. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I'm probably just gonna have to give in and buy it, right? But it's the last one. Tiki mask. I'd have to buy another one because I don't want to put mine in here. I mean, I could put mine in here, but how much are these also? If this is still like over 180, then fishing makes crazy money. Oh my God. So fishing makes crazy money. These like never changed, right? Like, the update came out and they were 200, and now the update's been out for what, like a month, 2 months, and they're still 200? Well, I guess 187, but still though. HF is 225, but that probably includes the sales when they have bobbin time, and it like skews the average by a ton because bobbin time is so expensive. Okay, that'll give me another skyblock level. Cool. 4, 5, 7.